Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Getty. Just got my wig split. Check it out. Sexy as hell. Anyways, man, I just got done watching Rambo Last Blood. Hold on. Check this out. I'm not lying. There's my ticket. Went and saw that. And, alright, so like right up front, I'm just going to tell you, if you're like, I don't know if I want to see that or not, man, the reviews are bad. At least that's what they said in the movie theater. They're like, the reviews are bad on this movie. Are you sure? I was like, hell yeah, it's Rambo. What are you talking about? I saw Rambo. Rambo was a good ass movie. Sylvester Stallone, for being, I think they took in consideration, the age to make it more believable. Because at the end of the movie, when he's going after the bad guys. Oh, was that a spoiler alert? Because every Rambo movie he goes after the bad guys. There was a lot of technical stuff that he did, kind of like MacGyver style. Like if MacGyver was had a diabolic side to him. But so before I go on any further, before I give away any spoilers, it's a hell of a movie. You need to go see Rambo Last Blood. All right. So from here on out, I'm going to tell you some stuff, and if it's a spoiler, man, I'm sorry, but if you're still watching, know that from here on out, probably going to be a lot of spoilers in there. So first of all, I'm going to say Rambo Last Blood is absolutely the most gory Rambo I've ever seen. It'd be like if Phantasmagoria or something like that, Trauma, had $150 or 150. They do have $150 budgets, $150 million budgets, to put together like a gory movie. That is pretty much what you're going to find in this. There's a couple of things Rambo does that is super duper duper gory, and very different from the Rambo stuff that I've seen before. You don't typically see him doing these sort of things. Usually people are trying to do things like this to him, but I will tell you, there are scenes of him pulling things out of people's bodies that isn't typical of Rambo. Of course, the movie is set in Arizona and in Mexico. To say that there wasn't some sort of a conservative agenda in the movie would be probably a little naive. At one point, he crosses the border from Mexico into the United States by running through a barbed wire fence that just falls over with his pickup truck. So yeah, it's there's definitely some stuff in there that I think you could probably pick up an agenda, a very conservative message that's in the thing, which might be why there's some bad reviews. I don't know, but so basically, Rambo's niece goes over to Mexico to try to find her deadbeat dad, to ask him, all the "why did you never care for me" crap that kids want to know when they are growing up. Well, she turns 18 and is like, I'm 18, I'll go do what I want. And so then Rambo has to go save her, which doesn't happen. So he goes over and kills a bunch of people over there and leaves a message as to who it was that did it. They had his driver's license from his first failed attempt to go over there and save her. They beat him up real bad and took his driver's license from him to show the niece, who had been sold into sex slavery. It's like, yo man, this dude came to see you, and now that we know that you mean something to somebody, we're going to make sure that that you get extra special attention from the gentlemen that come here to pay us money. So yeah, anyway, so she doesn't live, and so he leaves her picture with a knife, using a knife to stick the picture to somebody's chest. And so they come to Arizona, and in a very MacGyver way, he booby traps his ranch. And it was very clever, the things that he done. And there's not as much bow and arrow stuff as like the old Rambo. He would run around with the bow and arrow and shoot stuff kind of like the Duke boys, you know, with dynamite or whatever. There wasn't a whole lot of that. The end scene of all the fighting, there's a little bit of bow and arrow usage, but not a whole lot of that. But with that being said, it is probably not a it's a good movie for you and your buddies to go see. I would not, unless your wife or girlfriend, or if you're a female watching this, unless you like gory stuff and stuff that's you know, some stuff was typical of Rambo, but like I said, man, it was a lot more gory than the other ones. And my dad went with me and one of his friends, and they both felt the same way. They were like, that was probably the most icky Rambo. And you know, there's been some icky stuff happening in the Rambo series, but this is almost you know, it's almost like they were trying to go over the top with the gore. But you know, I kind of like gore. I mean, we subscribe to the Shudder channel at our house, you know, and that's pretty. We watch a lot of horror movies and gory stuff and whatever, and so it was kind of up my alley. But like my dad, he was like, yeah, that's just a little too gory. He thought it was a hell of a movie, but you know, the gore factor for him could have been dialed down. But you know, if you're a gore fan, man, you're gonna like it. So anyways, it's called Last Blood because he's the last person in his family that's alive at the end. So there's your spoiler alert. All right, well, if you've seen the movie and you know, you think I've given a pretty good review, I've probably said way too much, let me know. You know, if you didn't like the movie, let me know. People can read the comments. I would go watch it again, mostly because the part where he's setting up his ranch, you know, to booby trap it, I had drank a 32-ounce drink and had to go run to the bathroom and take care of that, so I didn't get to see all that. But so I would go watch it again, and just to see that, and it's just unbelievable, the gory stuff that he does. I mean, he at one point he tells a girl that helped get the niece sold into the sex slavery thing that he was going to hurt her bad if she didn't help him find his niece. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in there that's not very typical of the Rambo movies. So I don't know. All right, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you get to the, I was going to say to the gym, but I don't go to the gym anymore, man. I got hurt. So make sure you go to the movie theater and watch Rambo. Midway's coming out. It's going to be a good movie. There's a bunch of good movies coming out, man. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Bye.